Hello everybody, welcome back to Hobby Doc Bay, Shay's Hobby Doc Bay. Anyway, this is another Bible study time video, so we're on, I guess you can't see, it's too far back. We're on week 25. It's called My Prayers Do Matter. Good timber does not grow with ease. The stronger the wind, the stronger the trees. Willard Marriott, if I said that right. Overview. In James 5, the author gives warning to a group of people he calls rich and classes them with the non-Christians he cites in James chapter 2, verse 6. Basically, these individuals were enjoying a prosperous and comfortable lifestyle with no regard to the things of God. He warns that their day of judgment is coming when their dishonest gain will not protect them, but rather attack them. By verse 7, James turns his attention to the believer brethren. He encourages, patience and promotes godly Christian conduct toward others. He closes the chapter by giving instructions to those who may become sick. The initiative lies with the sick person in sending for the elders, officers of the church, to come and pray. The effective, fervent prayer of the righteous, a believer, will have much power available in the face of sickness. Our memory verse, verse 16, confess your trespasses one to another and pray for one another that you may be healed. The effective, fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much. Okay, James chapter 5. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your arguments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back of fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, Sabaoth. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be ye also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Take, my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath, but let your yea be yea, and your nay nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. Is any among you afflicted? Let him pray. Is any merry? Let him sing psalms. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church, and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if he have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Elias, I guess I'm saying that right, Elias, was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. And he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. Brethren, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins. And then that's it. When we turn over here, it says thoughts, insights, what is the Lord saying to me, your blanks to fill in, your Monday through Sunday to check each day off as you read that chapter. Okay, next week is week 26. God, please take the wheel. Alright guys, that's all I have for you for this time, so I am out of here until next time. I'm done, I'm gone, toodaloo.